right away like that, or two back-to-back?
You know, I think we lost a little bit of momentum, our legs. You know, we were running kind of a short bench in the second period, killing off penalties, and that goalie is a tough one to crack. I thought we had our opportunities too, but, you know, unfortunately we weren't able to get anything in, and Cedarburg was. And, you know, congratulations to Cedarburg. It was a great game today.
Talk about the heart of this team and just how hard they played.
It's tough. The seniors on this team were leaders on the football team for Reedsburg. Been here for 4 years, and it's tough to see them go, but yeah, there's a lot of heart in that locker room. It's been a blue-collar season for us all year to set a school record at 22-3-2, and, you know, I'm sad to see the senior class go, but, you know, you start rebuilding for the future, but these kids will never be forgotten for what they've done for this program.
You guys' future, how good was Dylan today?
Dylan Brown is a phenomenal hockey player. As a freshman coming up there onto the ice and be able to put up 2 goals in one of the, you know, the biggest event in high school hockey, Dylan's going to be a special player for us. You know, I'm excited to see him come back for his sophomore season, and but yeah, for Dylan to score 2 goals as a freshman in this environment, it's just amazing. He's just an amazing young kid, also. So my hat's off to Dylan Brown.
And there were quick strikes at the start of each period. What did he see, and how important was it to kind of set a good tone like that?
You know, Dylan's just a smart player. He sees the ice real well. Unfortunately, on that first one, he was able to get that chip-up pass and get down into the zone and beat the goalie. And, you know, we set the goals both periods, or all 3 periods actually, and said, hey, we're going to score first in this period. And fortunately, first and second period, we were able to do that. Third period, they struck first, and the difference maker in the game.
What did you say between the second and third, and what did you feel you had to guard against from Cedarburg?
We told them, look, we have 17 more miles to taking one more step further in the program. You know, RWD and Cedarburg were here at the same time 5 years ago, and this, you know, this time around, our goal was to get the game 2. Told the guys, look, if you thought Friday night felt great for celebrating after winning the sectional finals, this game is going to feel that much better, because then you're one step closer and you're in the top 4 teams in the state of Wisconsin.
You guys seem to not have the same, I guess, gusto offensively in the second and third periods as you did in the first. Anything in particular that maybe they were doing to slow you guys down a little bit?
It wasn't so much slowing us down. We had one of our players get a pretty banged up wrist through the second period, and, you know, unfortunately for us, we don't have quite the depth, and so it kind of makes you have to change your line combinations and so forth out there. And so second period, we had some different line combinations working, so I kind of think it took away from our thrust a little bit on the offensive side of the game. So
who was it that they got?
Alex Segerson, number 7, got injured.
Dylan's 2 goals, I thought his speed, as much as anything, really, I guess, created those opportunities. Talk a little bit about his breakaway speed there.
You know, Dylan Brown, from the start of the season to coming this far, you know, everyone questioned his size, whether he could make it through a WIA season, and you know what, the kid has gotten smarter, sharper. His speed has increased tremendously as the season has progressed, and, you know, I can only imagine what Dylan Brown's going to become as a sophomore, because the kid just works at everything, and he's the most humble young man you'll ever meet, so he's just a good kid.
That second goal in the third period for Cedarburg, it looked like Mike maybe was caught just a little bit off guard. The way they controlled the puck and fired it, you know, real quick in between 2 defenders. I guess, did he say anything about what he saw in that sequence?
No, I haven't had a chance really to talk to Mike right now. The locker room's pretty emotional, but, you know, it's kind of a fluke play. You know, the pucks in this rink tend to bounce a lot too, so, you know, the goalie is preparing that the puck's going to be moving up ice, and yet, you know, there's a shot fired at him. Which, yeah, I think he was maybe slightly out of position, but I thought Mike had a fantastic game, and Mike's had a fantastic run for us. So.
And the